Hello and welcome to ECN. We deliver, you decide. Kamala Harris secures 2024 Democratic presidential nomination following Biden's endorsement.
Welcome to ECN, Premium Digital News Channel. Vice President Kamala Harris has successfully garnered the support needed to secure the 2024 Democratic presidential nomination, sidestepping a potential internal party conflict. This comes just a day after President Joe Biden announced he would not seek re-election. A count of delegates reveals that the 59-year-old Harris has received endorsements from 1,168 delegates, the exact number required to clinch the party's nomination in the first round of voting. Out of a total of 3,136 Democratic delegates, including former presidents, state and local party leaders, members of Congress, and governors, only about half vote in the first round. California's delegates unanimously backed Harris on Monday evening, pushing her over the threshold. The vote was called by former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, following his announcement on Sunday that he would not seek another term. The 81-year-old Biden endorsed Harris, likely influencing his pledged delegates to shift their support to her. The final decision will rest with the delegates. The Democratic Party announced plans for a virtual vote to select the nominee before August 7th, well ahead of the Democratic National Convention, scheduled for August 1922 in Chicago. While other candidates may enter the race, Harris's strong support makes any challenge unlikely. She has already secured backing from governors, Capitol Hill Democrats, and others who would vote in a second round. According to Democratic National Committee rules, a candidate needs support from 300 delegates to be listed on the convention ballot. Subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for tuning in to ECN.
Biden's withdrawal sparks concerns. First absence of Bush, Clinton, or Biden on presidential ballot since 1980.
Welcome to ECN. President Joe Biden's decision to withdraw from the 2024 election on Sunday marks the end of a nearly 50-year era where a Bush, Clinton, or Biden was present on the ballot as either a presidential or vice presidential candidate. Since 1980, members of the Bush and Clinton families, along with Joe Biden, have been on every presidential election ticket. It began with Ronald Reagan and running mate George H.W. Bush winning the election in 1980 and re-election in 1984. George H.W. Bush then secured the presidency in 1988. The following four elections saw either a Bush or Clinton on the ballot. Bill Clinton defeated George H.W. Bush in 1992 and Bob Dole in 1996. George W. Bush then won the presidency in 2000 and 2004. The next four elections, 2008, 2012, 2016, and 2020, featured Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton. Barack Obama and Joe Biden won the elections in 2008 and 2012. Hillary Clinton lost to Donald Trump in 2016, and Joe Biden defeated Trump in 2020. Biden's announcement on Sunday that he will not run for the White House in 2024, citing concerns about his age and ability, signals the potential absence of these prominent family names from the 2024 presidential ballot for the first time in decades. Subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for tuning in to ECN.
Trump's legal battles, historic conviction, partial immunity, and ongoing appeals.
Welcome to ECN. At 78 years old, Donald Trump has become the first former president in U.S. history to be criminally convicted, having been found guilty of falsifying business records. Just weeks later, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that he had partial immunity in one of his most serious cases, where he is accused of trying to overturn the 2020 election result. Trump achieved another legal victory when a Florida judge dismissed a case related to his handling of classified documents. Federal prosecutors allege that Trump pressured officials to reverse the 2020 election results, knowingly spread false claims of election fraud, and attempted to exploit the January 6th Capitol riot to delay the certification of Joe Biden's victory. Trump faces 4 criminal counts, including conspiracy to defraud the U.S. and conspiracy against the rights of citizens. While some speculated he would be charged with insurrection, that is not one of the charges. Trump has launched an appeal, claiming broad immunity from prosecution based on a 1982 precedent that recognized immunity in civil cases. Although lower courts rejected Trump's claim, the Supreme Court has now ruled that Trump has limited immunity for official acts carried out as president. A lower district court will decide which charges in the federal indictment can be considered official, and some charges may not survive. If Trump wins re-election, he could potentially pardon himself or dismiss these charges. Additionally, he faces accusations related to a payment made to adult film actress Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. Daniels was paid $130,000 to keep quiet about her claim of having sex with Trump, which he denies. The case centers on how Trump's former lawyer recorded the reimbursement as legal fees in Trump's accounts. Trump and 18 other defendants are also accused of conspiring to overturn his narrow defeat in Georgia in the 2020 election. The investigation, led by Georgia prosecutor Fani Willis, was sparked by a leaked phone call where Trump asked the state's top election official to find 11,680 votes. Trump faces 10 criminal counts, including 1 violation of Georgia's Racketeering Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO. He has pleaded not guilty. Furthermore, Trump is accused of mishandling classified documents by taking them to his Mar-a-Lago residence after leaving office. The case involves whether he obstructed the FBI's efforts to retrieve the files and the criminal investigation into his handling of them. Most counts are for the willful retention of national defense information under the Espionage Act, along with 8 individual counts, including conspiracy to obstruct justice and making false statements. Trump has pleaded not guilty on all counts. Fresh off victories in other legal cases, Trump on Monday pressed a New York appeals court to overturn a nearly $500 million civil fraud judgment. Trump's lawyers argued that the judgment was erroneous and egregious, claiming that the New York Attorney General's lawsuit should have been dismissed and that no harm was caused by the alleged fraud. They argue that the ruling grants the Attorney General limitless power to target political opponents. Trump posted a $175 million bond in April to halt collection of the judgment while appealing. If he wins, he won't owe anything and will recover the posted money. Trump lawyer Christopher Kesey called the judgment an outrageous miscarriage of justice, describing it as draconian, unlawful, and unconstitutional. Subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for tuning in to ECN.
Tragic incident in Tennessee. 12-year-old charged with murdering 8-year-old cousin.
Welcome to ECN. In a tragic and shocking incident, a 12-year-old girl in Tennessee has been charged with murder after allegedly smothering her 8-year-old cousin, Demaria Hollingsworth, as she slept. The incident, which occurred on July 15th in Humboldt, Tennessee, was reportedly sparked by an argument over an iPhone. Security footage from the bedroom they shared captured the older girl using bedding to suffocate her cousin in the top bunk. After the act, she attempted to clean up and reposition the body. Gibson District Attorney Frederick Agee described this as one of the most disturbing violent acts his office has prosecuted. The girl, who turns 13 soon, faces charges of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Agee plans to seek prosecution in adult court, which could result in a longer sentence. The victim's mother, Rihanna Smith, expressed her heartbreak, recalling the last time she saw her daughter smiling and giving kisses. A GoFundMe organized by Smith has raised over $14,000 for funeral expenses. Subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for tuning in to ECN.
Deadly block party shooting in Philadelphia. 3 killed, 6 injured.
In a tragic incident early Sunday morning, 3 people, including 2 brothers, were killed and 6 others injured in a shooting at a block party in West Philadelphia's Carroll Park section. The violence erupted after an argument turned physical, with multiple shooters opening fire. Mayor Cherelle Parker confirmed that no permit had been issued for the gathering, emphasizing the importance of permits for large events to ensure police awareness and safety. Parker condemned the violence, stressing the need for accountability and safety in all neighborhoods. Police responded to the scene shortly after 2 a.m. on North Alden Street, where a 33-year-old man was pronounced dead. 2 other men succumbed to their injuries at local hospitals. 2 individuals remain hospitalized, while 4 others have been treated and released. Several cars were struck by gunfire, and police recovered 3 guns from the scene. The investigation is ongoing, with detectives seeking information on the shooters. Local resident Brandy Avery expressed her concerns, hoping that the authorities' promises to enhance neighborhood safety will be fulfilled. Subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for tuning in to ECN. Welcome to ECN. Beyoncé's mom, Tina Knowles, has shown her full support for Vice President Kamala Harris's bid for the 2024 Democratic presidential nomination. Following President Joe Biden's decision to withdraw from the race, Knowles expressed her endorsement on Instagram, praising Harris's energy and thanking Biden for his leadership. In her post, she highlighted Harris's qualities and urged support for her campaign. Today marks the birthday of Daniel Radcliffe, the celebrated actor known for his roles in Hollywood films. Radcliffe, best known for his iconic role as Harry Potter, has enjoyed a diverse career spanning various genres and industries. Join us in celebrating his contributions to cinema and wishing him a fantastic birthday. Subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for tuning in to ECN.